This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now with local real estate expert Harvey Blankfeld.
Where we want to educate you about our market, empower you to make wise decisions, and help you engage with our expert contributors.
Danielle, you've been working on this project for some time now, and you're bringing it on a weekly basis, and we're calling it Our Valley. And you've got basically last week you started with some of the very first communities we had in the Valley. Now you want to add a few more. Tell us some of the communities you're talking about today.
So today we're going to be talking about Paradise Palms, the Las Vegas Country Club, and then Regency, which is a high-rise, is located in the Las Vegas Country Club.
Excellent. So tell us about Paradise Palms.
So Paradise Palms is, if you were to drop a pinpoint in the middle of the city, I think that this community would be not too far from it.
Okay.
It's a historic neighborhood. It did get sectioned off into two, so it's Paradise Palms 1 and 2. And their homes built in the 1960s, mid-century modern look. And, they're part of Vegas's history. They're historic.
Nice.
And so they have a great following. There's people that just seek out these different pocketed neighborhoods based upon their history.
Lots of renovations going on down there, lots of people moving in, and lots of people are buying down there with the idea that they can just walk to work and just, not have to have a car necessarily. Part of that town center type feel.
It's
right?
Convenience. Yeah, the airport is less than 8 minutes away.
Yeah.
The Strip,
Right.
less than, 5 to 8 minutes.
And at a time when you can have your groceries delivered, everything's delivered to you, and if work's right down the street, if you're working down at one of the major companies that are downtown now,
Yep.
it's easy.
It is.
Right?
It's also very well constructed homes because we've done several
cool.
inspections in Paradise Palms.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well-built homes. And these were built in the 60s, right?
The 60s.
Okay, fantastic.
And now some of our newer homes are, they're trying to make them look like that mid-century modern
that funny?
look.
Yeah.
It is.
So we just kind of cycled back around.
Let's
I
talk
just
about-
want to talk about price point.
Please.
Because you're going to see anywhere from maybe, mid twos up to mid fives. But if you
Wow.
see that higher price range, it's going to be on the golf course, on the international golf course right there.
Okay, very good.
And then I have an interesting fact.
Please.
So I believe it's in their CC&Rs that the homeowners along the golf course can enter after dusk.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Right? And
yeah.
then, allegedly.
Right.
So from a very reliable source, he said allegedly. But, and then also, I believe that those homeowners also have a right to vote if that course was to get turned into condos.
Indeed,
Right?
yeah. They have protection there, unlike some
They
other
do.
communities in the Valley we know didn't have that protection and have lost their golf courses. So, yeah, that golf course is protected. That's nice. That's nice to know. All right, so Las Vegas Country Club.
Yes, so the Las Vegas Country Club, I feel, is like the quintessential old school kind of vintage Vegas neighborhood or community,
Yep.
right? It's iconic. So
Yeah.
I think if you picture the movie Casino, that would be your neighborhood
That's right.
back then,
Right.
right? But what's interesting about the Las Vegas Country Club is it just has a very diverse mix of homes. You have,
Right.
your standard condo, which was, I think, previously apartments called Monterey. Then you have the brownstones. Then you have some smaller townhomes. And then
Right.
you have these ones that are like single-family homes, but they share a wall.
Right.
And then you have custom.
Right.
And then they do have some lots still available that they're trying to build on.
Really? I didn't know they still had lots there.
Well, maybe they sold in the last 3 or 4 months, but I did have a client looking at their
Interesting.
lots to build.
had
And
no
they
idea.
built some modern homes in there.
Now, Regency is the tower, but it's part of the country club. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's probably right in the middle.
Okay.
And I think there's like 200 and something units. What's unique about this is I had another client that was looking for, obviously, a high rise, but the Regency offered the most beautiful views, the largest balconies
Yeah.
for the money.
Like wraparounds, right?
Wraparounds.
Yeah.
And the ones that are facing west on the south side had like sweeping views of the entire valley.
Yeah.
And it was breathtaking. I actually took a video. It's not great footage, but we will put it on the website.
Yep.
And it shows you that if that's important to you, and it was a good price point. I mean, $300,000 could buy you
Wow.
a 1,800, 2,000 square foot condo. You might need some renovations,
Right.
or it might need a few improvements. But for the most part, I think that it's a great place to live. And it was like Fort Knox trying to get in because it
Yeah.
was like 3 stopping points in addition to the guard gate.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now. If you ever have a question about real estate or any of the other topics we cover, just call me off air or text me at 702-203-1165. You can also check us out on the web at lvrealestateradio.com or on our handle on social media at LV Real Estate Radio. We'll meet you on the radio next Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on the new 101.5 FM, 720 a.m. KDON, the Talk of Las Vegas.